everybody. So I thought today I would film, ooh, look like Tupac Shakur, don't I? Looks like Tupac. Ho hey, let's see what happens. Anyway, so I thought I would quickly film my everyday basic makeup routine that I do here when I'm teaching, which is not a lot, but I try to put something on so I don't scare people. It's a mix of like high-end products and mass market products, so things you would find at Target and Walmart, such not. What not? God, I can't talk today. Ugh. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's like 2 weeks until the series premiere of Game of Thrones. I just don't want anything bad to happen to the good people, but you know it's gonna happen because that's what's gonna happen, and that's what always does happen. And Game of Thrones never disappoints about killing really good people. I'm still disturbed by Robb Stark. I love him. I feel like a lot of the Game of Thrones characters jump shipped to the Medici series. I don't know if anyone's heard about that. I knew about the Medici family in Italy just when I was in college taking an art history class, but go check it out. It's on Netflix. So the first thing I always do really quick is I always put chapstick on pretty much all day, every day. My lips are dry. I try to drink water. I drink actually a lot of water, but you know, it just is what it is. Okay, so I don't use foundation during my teaching time at the studio. It's just too much coverage. I don't need it. I like more of a natural wear off anyway. I mean, I'm working. I don't need to look full on while we're sweating and such, and then the rest of me is disgusting, nasty sweat, and then my face is still like, that's ridiculous. No one needs to look like that. So the first product I'm gonna use, and that I always use, is actually a concealer by It Cosmetics. It comes in a tube like this. It's called Bye Bye Under Eye, and it's actually in the formulation that's the illumination kind. As I've gotten older, I have gotten drier skin, so I need anything to help brighten and liven it up. The next product that I'm going to use quickly is the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer, and I just put that in areas where I need a little bit more. So again, right around my nose, and I always am red-faced or like red cheek. People think something's wrong with me, but I actually don't have rosacea. I've gone, but I've been like that since a child. And my children, all three of them, get very bright red cheek face. So people are like, are they hot? Are they sick? I mean, at times it can be, or at times we're just red. The brush I like to use is the Real Techniques sculpting brush by the makeup artist Sam and Nick Chapman out of the UK. I have used these brushes for years. My previous work experience in the past, actually for 14 years, I was in the cosmetic industry. Love the job, love it. We'll talk about it one day, but and I did makeup artistry and corporate training and management, like district territory management, all of the above. So I was exposed to really good quality high-end brands, high-end products, therefore high-end brushes. I still reach for my Real Techniques brushes. I just do. They've done a great job. Those girls are so cute and fun. I love following them. So go check them out if you love any type of makeup tutorial or influencer crap, I guess. I don't know how else to say it. Yeah, that's good. The next thing I'm gonna do, which is always a must for me, is use Bobbi Brown's, it's actually an eyeshadow palette, but I use it for my eyebrows. I gotta be careful, I don't wanna flip it over, but it's this color and mixed a little bit with this one. There is no, eyebrows are such a thing now, and all really have been for quite a while, which is great for me because I've always loved doing them. Obviously when the 90s trend came back around, the 90s brow came back around, which I personally love. I don't love everything out of the 90s. I think the high-waisted, like, weird marble jeans. Hi, sir. I have a storefront studio, so it's all exposed glass, and so the people walking by are like, what is that girl doing talking with a light in her face? Anyway, I love doing my brows. One of my biggest regrets from when I was getting married eons ago, for some reason, and it's not anything that I didn't do in my routine already, and because I already knew how to do my makeup and honestly prefer how it looks when I do it, I didn't do my eyebrows. And I look back at my pictures and I'm like, God, that sucks. I'm sure not everybody really notices stuff, but it sucks when it's you and you notice it. We're always so much harder on ourselves, aren't we? So I just start from the front, work the back. I put most of the product towards the baseline, and then just like I do with the brush, I take the spoolie and just brush it up. Just kind of fills it in. Look at the difference. I mean, that's game changer. Kind of looks a little drag queen-esque when you just have one done in comparison, but, and then I'll put some brow gel through. This brush is actually not Bobbi Brown. It's an Anastasia of Beverly Hills. However you say it. Here comes my next girl. She's bundled up like a sheep. Oh my God, I was like, you're bundled up like a little baby sheep.
It's so cold outside.
It's like scary cold, isn't it? Okay, sorry about that. I actually had to take a little break. I did finish putting on some makeup because my client came in for the first session of the day. So yeah, but I'll just pick up where I left off, even though I kind of finished. So I was right doing my brows, a little product right there. And then the next product I use for multiple reasons. I am a fan of brow gel. I do prefer more of a colored or tint brow gel. But I like it, one, to set the product, which is what it's for, but two, to kind of give the brows some texture and make them more realistic, I guess, so it's not like, do you recall the old school tattooing eyebrow day where basically they just physically colored in none of this microblading was happening? That is my worst nightmare to look like. So again, which is why I wear a brow gel through it. And this is actually, it's very cheap. It's the Maybelline Brow Drama in deep brown. I do have a lighter brown depending on, honestly, the highlight of my hair. But I always put this on. And again, I just brush it up, okay? And they kind of look really spiky in the beginning, if you can see. That kind of looks scary, right? But within a matter of minutes, by the time I'm finished with my overall makeup routine, they've settled back down. So it doesn't look like Frankenstein or anything. The Munsters. Eddie Munster. You know, the black and white. Anyway, he was scary looking. This girl seriously is staring at me. You're good. You can just keep going. I think it cracks me up when people are like, hey, what are you doing in there? It has 6 shades, okay? So 5 are powder products. Very creamy emollient fine grain powder. And then this guy right here is a cream, so more of a contour bronzer product. And I like to use this color for an eyeshadow that I just take this is a MAC brush, flat brush. It's so old though, I don't even know what it's called, but something like this will do for anyone. I think I got this in a FabFitFun box. Those are great, by the way, super great. I take some of the cream product and just right on up, right on the cheek. Looks good to me. Yeah, so leave it like that. Then the last thing I do for my face, and this is well loved. It is a Clinique Cheek Pop Blush Pop in the color Pansy Pop. I hope they still have this color. I mean, it again is well loved. Like I gotta be careful. Like, it fully comes out. It's been dropped a few times, guys. What can I say? Same brush. I do have other like blush brushes and stuff at my home, but I'm not gonna do that here. Just right on the apple. Ooh, my hair has dried since started filming and now it's real. Look, she is something else. Look at this. This would be my alter ego, Alicia, living out her southern roots right here up in the country. That is, we gotta do something about that, y'all. Hold on a second. Put on, I don't know if they're gonna make this anymore. I've always used this as a highlighter. It is the MAC cream color base in Hush, and it's considered more of a blush. I've used this for years before highlighters were as big as what they are right now. You definitely, back in my day, did not have a proper highlighting palette. Like, you had to create that in your world as a makeup artist. But I love this. Again, I'm older, so my skin is changing, and I'm not, nor have I ever been into the whole really dry matte look. That's part of the 90s that isn't good. Brown and matte. Don't bring that back. You don't need to. So I just take it and put it right on the high points. I don't put it down my nose because I just am already oily through the T-zone. But I do like to look like a healthy glow, just kind of piggybacking onto what the It Cosmetics does for me with a concealer. I don't like waterproof, water-resistant mascara. I have yet to find a formula that leaves my lashes still soft and fluffy looking and natural. And my eyelashes are kind of my thing. I do have, and I'm fortunate to have really nice, long, thick lashes. Even as I've come into my 30s, they're still just as they were when I was younger, and my children have them too, and they're gorgeous. So I want to play on that, and that's where a lot of times I don't wear any eyeshadow. I just wear the brow gel through my brows and a little mascara. Even if I were to use, as I said, just this through my lashes, it makes all the world of a difference. But I do like to use a good volumizing mascara. This is the Chanel Le Volume de Chanel in black. Right? Oh, this is happening to me too. It's happening. Anywho, put this on. Again, I don't like the waterproof. It just doesn't look as natural. And I did put a little of this on earlier, so I'm just kind of going back over. You see I just made a big glob. That happens. I can show you how to fix that without it ruining your entire makeup look. Are you okay? My little puppy, are you all right? Holly? Oh, Holly. My poor dog. You're okay. You got hiccups? My dog's here. She's so cute. Her name's Holly Berry Go Lightly. She's a ginger. She's cute. Yeah? You're okay. You're okay. Yeah, I feel like this video just completely got jacked, but I'll do my best. The last thing I do is put on the Clinique Pop. I guess that probably makes sense. It must have launched as something, as like a line. In the color Rose Water Pop. I love this because it's shiny. Again, I'm always for shine. I've never been a matte person. I try matte lipsticks. Good God. Don't you just want to scrape them off on concrete? Like, I don't care what company you've tried. They suck. The look of it is nice, but not for me on a day-to-day. Like, and this is Rose Water. Every bit of the name, I believe. Very pretty. Okay, so that's it, guys. That is my really quick, if I weren't talking or anything, I totally could put this makeup on in 10 minutes for sure. As you saw, I was putting it on right before I was expecting a client. So I typically do that every single morning. And I load everything up in my cute ballerina makeup bag that my sister got me. And that's it. So thank you so much for popping by. I hope you leave me some comments or anything that I possibly could pick up from. If you do know a mascara that is waterproof and doesn't make your eyelashes look like they will snap like twigs, please do share. I'll try anything. And thank you so much, and let's all be in the glow. Bye.